Something that we need to talk about, right? I have about 8 months to find a sponsored job. Sometimes I'm like, who is going to pay me 80,000? Because what have I really done? But this is not a real interview topic. Can you calm down? Hey God, even on a Saturday, they're giving me unfortunately. See,
I'll never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are you guys doing? How was your week? I hope you guys have had a great week. So, guys, today is actually a really serious video and it's actually something that we need to talk about, right? So, if you guys know, and if you guys have been following my channel, then you will know that I got into this country in 2023, right? I came here for my master's, and after my master's, I got the postgraduate visa, which allows you to stay in the UK for 2 years, find a job, and after the job can sponsor you. So I have about 9 months, or let's just say 8 months, because to be honest, the way this country is going is too fast, right? We're in March, so which basically means that I have about 8 months to find a sponsored job. And right, I need to explain what sponsored jobs are for people that do not understand, or maybe this is your first time ever coming across my face. Anyways, if it's your first time ever coming across my face, my name is Temi Akimbo. I am in the UK. I'm a lifestyle travel content creator and I basically document my life. Now, let's get back into what I was saying. So what is a sponsored job? A sponsored job is a job that basically pays for you to work for them and also live in the UK, right? If you're an international student, you can't just live in the UK for free. You either get a sponsored visa or a spousal visa, innovative visa, global talent visas. There's so many visas for you to stay here, right? So one thing that I have been struggling with for the past, honestly, I would say for the past 2 years is getting a sponsored job, right? I have been applying since last year, not even since last year, since I finished my master's, I've been applying for a job and I have not still gotten a sponsored job. I have gotten jobs quite all right? But one thing I've not gotten and I've not landed is a sponsored job. And it's very demoralizing because it's something that gives me anxiety. Like, guys, I literally sleep, wake up, think, how do I get a sponsored job, right? The thing that I was doing, like after I finished my master's, I wasn't really intentional about getting like a sponsored job. My strategy was, let me first land a job that gives me UK experience. Luckily for me, I have had UK experiences, but most of it has been in like customer service. From Nigeria, I used to work in marketing as an account manager for some brands. I also did project management. So I have vast experience, right? But the way that I structured this when I moved here was, you know what, let me just try to first get like a proper job that I can put on my CV, because if you put just Nigerian on your CV or you just put your Nigerian experiences, it doesn't really translate. It does, right? But most times that's one of the things they use to fish you out. So I said, you know what, let me focus on just getting like a job, which I did. I have worked in customer service. I work with the civil service right now. And now this year, I told myself, you know what, you have done the hard part. On your CV, you have good UK experience. So this year, I've been focused to just applying to sponsored roles, only sponsored roles. That's been my strategy. That wasn't my strategy before. And sometimes I feel like I wish I started earlier. But what I was just thinking of is, let me just get my foot into the door. When I get my foot into the door, then I can start strategizing to get a sponsored job. So I've been applying for jobs, but I wasn't applying strategically. And now I am applying strategically to get a sponsored job. And guys, it's been so hard. Guys, it's been so hard. It's the toughest thing that I have experienced since I started. I started in January and I've put about 50 applications every single day. And I have only gotten about 4 interviews, right? And most of them are either like telephone screening interviews or like, you know, these interviews where you do like a video and you have to talk to computer. Those are the type of interviews. I've not gotten an interview that I have to speak with a person. So, and it's been very demoralizing. It's been very sad because it's just something that I'm just like, God, like, how is this going to happen? And it affects me mentally. Like, my mental health is not okay. I'm literally just stressed and tired. And I think that the things with application that messes your head is when nobody's responding. I've been getting a lot of unfortunately. Like, I wake up to unfortunately every day. And sometimes, you know, people say, oh, just forget about it. Don't think about it. But me, I would think about it because I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? But today, I just wanted to show you guys every single thing I've been doing. I applied for different roles, civil service, please. Any role aside from the care industry, because I don't want to work in care. There is nothing wrong with care. It's a beautiful industry to work in, but I just don't think that I would thrive there. So I'm not applying for that. So I have the type of roles that I'm going to be applying for. So today we're just going to be applying for jobs. I show you guys my strategy, the things that I use, tools that I use, and everything, because I want to put you guys on so we all land that sponsorship, because I'm very sure that there's a lot of us that are probably going through the same thing that I'm going through. So sometimes this type of videos just help. You never just know, it can help somebody. So that's what I said I wanted to do, because I do not want to gatekeep information. So yeah, guys, we're going to get into the job mode because I have to apply for at least 3 jobs today. I don't know how, but I have to apply for 3 jobs today. So we need to do, because for you to apply for a job, you need strength. So I need to go and make myself a meal. I want to go and make myself breakfast, and we get into everything, my setup, everything that I do for job applications. So yeah, guys, let's get right into the video.
And then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. So maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this shit differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new, yeah. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make it grow. Can make it grow. Can make it grow. Ooh. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot.
You guys, that was a really good meal to start what we're about to do. Okay, so I'm going to be taking these 3 processes, right? I am going to be sharing the things that I use. So let's first start with, where do I search for jobs? So because I know the type of industries that I'm targeting, right? So I'm going to name them, right? Civil service for one, because civil service sponsors. I mean, it depends on the grade. So EO doesn't get sponsored. Some HEOs can get sponsored, but the roles that actually do get sponsored is SEO roles, grade C, grade 7, those higher bands, those are the ones that get sponsored. So I go to civil service website. I'm just going to be recording my screen and I'm going to be showing you guys exactly the things that I do, right? Okay, so for the civil service website, I just go to civil service. So this is the website. It's called civilservicejobs.gov.uk. So you always have to like verify your information and some other things. You sign into your account, because the best way to actually help you, you know, in searching for jobs, especially with civil service, is to have an account with them. So just don't apply for one. Like, you keep applications of all the things that you've applied. Okay, so this is how the civil service website does look like. You have the home, the application, job alerts. So I would also say that you should set job alerts, especially on civil service, for the type of roles that you want to, you know, get. You always get alerts of all those roles. They send it to your email once it becomes available. So that's something that I definitely do, and I want you guys to do anyways. So to search for jobs, what I usually do on civil service website is, for instance, I know that I'm targeting roles in like projects, communications, you know, those are the things that I have, even digital marketing. So the thing I learned from Ascendia is that instead of you searching for a job title, search for the skill that's involved in that job title. So for instance, right, so I'm looking for a project manager role. I go and I type project. That's what I'm always searching for. I don't put where, because I am open to move anywhere. So I just do it like that. Then I search for the jobs. Okay, so these are all the jobs that I do. Another thing that I always do is I put the job grades because I know what I'm targeting. So it's either senior executive officer or the higher executive officer. So you update the results. This is when you do update the results, and it gives you basically all the role. Guys, this role is currently opened. I don't know if by the time I post this video is going to be out. I have applied for this job, but it's closing on the 13th of March, and so these are kind of roles that you can apply for. There's HO support officer as well. So this is also something that I'm trying to apply for, is the HO support officer, and it's something I said I was going to deal with today. So I'm just going to put it on the list of the things that I need to do and create like different tabs. So they have different roles: senior project manager, DO, project portfolio manager, product manager. There's so many roles on civil service for you to just pick from and select from. Yeah, that's for civil service. Another place that I do apply for is startup companies. I think there are a lot of us, we only think that the places we can apply for is either civil service, NHS, but there are some roles in startups and they do sponsor. So the website that I use for that is, it's called welcome to the jungle.com. Guys, this is the best secret, or the best thing that I found out. And the way they do that one is different, right? So you have to do like a whole account where you put like the things that you're looking for, and I like it because it's very strategic, so you're not just wasting your time. And they would also put it there like if it sponsors, if it does not sponsor. Let me show you how it works, right? So this is my own profile. These are the jobs that I've saved that I'm interested in. So I go to jobs added this week, which they always have job. They have like the life cycle manager. Basically, they tell you what they're looking for. The best part is, see where it says here, visa sponsorship. Is able to sponsor visa but doesn't guarantee blah blah blah. They put it there, so you say, they will tell you that you should ask the hiring manager, and you just swipe customer success manager. That's something I'm also trying to target. I've worked in customer service in the UK, and I'm targeting customer success manager, communication, because I can do the job. So yeah, and look at the salary rate. The salary range as well for these startup companies are always good. You see 65k, 80k. Sometimes I'm like, who is gonna pay me 80,000? Because what have I really done? But shout out to that girl, because that girl will tell you that you can do anything. Literally just believe, and that's all. Right, definitely recommend you going to Welcome Jungle. It used to be called Otta. Right now, but if you type in Otta in Google, it will still come up as Welcome Jungle. It's a really good website. Another site that I love to use, I mean, I have it actually, I don't know if I love to use it, but I have a love-hate relationship with this site, is LinkedIn. Right, so everybody already knows how to do LinkedIn, but I'm going to show you something, right? Something that is very useful to you guys. So if you go on LinkedIn, I'm going to show you my jobs, or let's just say show all. This is it. Can you see the part where it says not a UK visa sponsorship, UK visa sponsorship, UK visa sponsorship? You know what I did there? What I did is I found this extension. So the extension is called Ultimate. I'm typing it here. It's called Ultimate Visa Sponsor Checker. You have to use that on Google extensions or Google Chrome, right? I don't know if it works on Microsoft, but I know it works on Google. You just install it. It's not showing on my screen because it's already installed. So when you go to LinkedIn, instead of you cracking your head and thinking, is this job sponsored, right? You just basically see the roles that they have if it's sponsored. This is campaign manager, account manager. These are the things that LinkedIn knows that I'm looking for. So it brings it out to me, right? Another thing I want to tell you guys is, see, when you see 2 weeks ago on LinkedIn, I don't know how true this is, but don't apply for it. I feel like it's probably already taken. I always do this on LinkedIn, right? Go to LinkedIn. I'm going to put in, let's just look for account manager roles. So I put in account manager, right? So these are the account manager roles. What I then do is I click on date posted. It's either I do past week or past 24 hours. I don't usually do anything more than these numbers. So past 24 hours, we can see the type of roles that have been there. Then this one is called agency account manager. So you click on that, it tells you here on top, it says monotype did file for UK in the past couple of years. If you also want to double check the information to see if it's true or not, then you go to this website as well. It's called Tier 2 UK sponsor list, right? And now the company that we checked for, I'm going to close this tab. The company that we checked for is called Monotype. You click here, company name, Monotype, and you just filter, and you see Ultimate Visa Checker does work because it's on the tier 2 sponsored list, so you already know that they're sponsored. So I do that as well. I double check it. If LinkedIn says it's sponsored, I go on tier 2 list and I also double check it. Honestly guys, you see that job search is actually a job on its own, and it takes a lot. With these little things, I think that they work if you continue to put in the work. Consistency, guys, the amount of times I will say consistency on this channel, because that's just the truth, right? With every single thing in life is consistency. Anyways, I have some jobs that I need to apply for right now. I've put you guys onto the things that I usually do. I'm going to apply for some jobs now and I'll come back.
Just pulled up to the house, don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window.
And yeah, guys, that's one application done. For now, we still have 2 more to go. Right now I have an interview prep session with Ascendia. So I mean, I've spoken about Ascendia so much on this channel because there's so much value that the company gives, right? This is not sponsored, but I invest my money, especially when it comes to like career jobs, into things that helps, right? I figured out that one thing that also helps you with like landing jobs or whatnot is the community that you have, the people that you have in your circle, you know, people that can put you in the right places, right? And that's what Ascendia does for me, right? You know, Amon is one person that is so smart, like that babe's brain. If I had it, honestly, I think that I would be flying over the roof because that's how smart she is. So I told you guys in one of my videos that I paid for their mentorship. So we've done so many things, right? In February, we did like an application challenge where we applied for jobs together. So everybody would get on a call and apply for jobs every single day. We did that together. Now this month is the month of March. We're doing interview preps, right? Because Omo also is like faith-based, right? So she's like, don't worry, you get the job. So let's start preparing for the interview. So this morning we have like an interview prep session where everybody is supposed to come and answer questions and she will give you feedback on what needs to be done and whatnot. So I have that meeting now and I'm going to be going for that meeting right now because we need to lock in, you know, we need to lock in. So this is not a real interview topic. Can you calm down? Hey you guys, I am done with the interview session and that interview session was so good. So you guys saw me, I don't know, I think I filmed myself, you know, talking, right? So Oma told us that we should all prepare a script, but me, I did not prepare a script, right? I just went there and I freestyled. I think that I did my best, but the thing is, Oma gave me some feedbacks that I need to work on like my interview processes. She said that I need to reduce the speed in which that I speak, right? Because most times interviewers will not hear me, and I agree because I actually do speak too fast, and especially when I'm nervous. So when I get nervous, right, I just be rambling and rambling. So she gave me one tip. She said it's a 4-second rule. So after everything I say, I should take a 4-second breath, then like speak. So I'm going to try to practice and whatnot for that. You guys, please help me understand something, right? I literally just finished this interview and I said, let me check my email because I submitted like a job application, right? So let me tell you guys, today is Saturday. I am getting unfortunately on a Saturday. Like, is the recruiter not resting? Who gives an unfortunately on a Saturday? He says, hello Team Dokpe, thank you for expressing your interest in the MasterCard. I applied for MasterCard. MasterCard Customer Success Manager position. We are impressed with your qualification. While the hiring process is going, we've decided to move forward with other candidates whose expertise and experience closely align with our needs at this time. We sincerely appreciate your interest in MasterCard and encourage you. Kekoshike, get out. Honestly, guys. Hey God, even on a Saturday they're giving me unfortunately. See, let me tell you something right now. I don't think that I'm mentally going to be okay to stay in this house because every time I get an unfortunately, I always just say, you know what, I don't want to apply for jobs. So what I think I need to do is I need to get dressed. Let's go outside, have a change of scenery and put on the application cap.
You so extra, but I know I'm the same. Yeah. Love me in spite of my trauma. Give me what I need instead of the drama. Cause when it pop off, it's like, oh my, all good all day, but the night we be going so hard on the flip side. So tell me what we on a day, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you.
Okay, so you guys are at the cafe, right? And first things first, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to tell you guys everything I need to tell you guys in this cafe, but I'm going to make it work. The next course of action or my next application process now is going to be the civil service job. So I've done the private sector, now I want to do the civil service. So basically, the way I put job searches, I pick different days for different applications. So Monday I have like a schedule. It's Monday private, Tuesday civil service, university jobs. This matcha is so good. I got it from this cafe. It's called 92B and it's really good. Anyways, I wanted to point you guys also to the AI process. See, if you're still applying for jobs manually, like you're writing CV yourself, I don't know what you're doing. Or if you're still even paying somebody to write CVs for you, I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice, right? AI is AI and AI should be your assistant and help you. So I have two AIs. Actually, I have three that I use, right? There is ChatGPT, there is Claude, and there is Gemini. But ChatGPT is like my best friend, so I don't use her for anything that is like serious, like application, because I don't think that she gives me the output that I need. However, the two ones that I swear by and I use is Claude. Right? I also use Gemini. Those two are my go-to. I'm going to show you guys like my process right now. What I wanted to show you guys are the things that I do, right? So for my prompt, I have like a whole folder. This folder is called ChatGPT prompt. I have different prompts for my CV, for cover letter, for civil service, because civil service is another ball game on this one, right? I mean, I can talk to you guys through how I apply for civil service job, but that would take a whole lot of video on its own. But here, these are all the prompts that I use. It's about 8 pages, and that's not all. I also have another prompt. So this one is my civil service prompts, right? What are the civil service behaviors? Because with civil service, you need to understand behaviors, you need to understand, there's so many things to understand with civil service, right? So these are the prompts that I use. This is about like 13 pages or 12 pages long. Let me apply for my second job and I'll catch you guys.
Can we stay happy? I'd rather be on that wave, trying to control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead, but we could go all night.
Okay, so I just came back to tell you guys something. Something I think that a lot of people do not understand is you can use any AI, right? What really matters is how you prompt the AI. I think that prompting is something that you need to understand. You need to tell it a story for it to give you something that you need. Guys, I work with my AI like 100 times, right? I do like back and forth, this, that, back here and forth to get the perfect output. So, and it takes a lot of work, right? Also, another thing that I think I've not mentioned is I never do one CV fit all. If you look at my AI platforms, I have different CVs because I'm always tailoring my CV to every single job, right? So I just wanted to say that, and I'm going back to applying for jobs.
All of my calls go to voicemail. I block you so I don't raise hell. Should've talked through it in detail. I separate ways.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm trying to remove this mic from my dress. I've been my United. Oh, you guys, I have been back home since, the store closed at 6:30. I left exactly 6 o'clock and I have been back home since then. I put in the second application that I told you guys I was going to do. I applied for a job in the civil service. Honestly, that place was too noisy for me to like show you guys the process. So maybe another time I'm going to make a video if anybody's interested on how to apply for civil service jobs. I'm not an expert, but I can tell you the things that I've been doing. I've not still gotten any like civil service like interviews yet, aside from this job that I have, but I can give you my knowledge if anybody's interested. So if you guys are interested, let me know in the comment section. Oh, something I did not talk about, right? Another thing I usually do as well is I have a job tracker. So my job tracker basically shows like the job, the dates that I applied for, the link that I applied for it, have they responded to it, it has all that information. I think that you should have a job tracker. It's really good. It helps you know the progress. Most of the time what you'll be seeing is red, because on my own it's like red, because because, bro, the amount of unfortunately that I do get is very alarming at some point, but it is what it is. And to be honest, I'm trying to learn not to dwell in it, because in as much as people say, oh, don't think about it, it's very hard not to think about it. I promise you, because sometimes, like, my friends will say, oh, it's not a reflection of who you are. But then, if it's that every single company keeps on saying no, then it's not a reflection of who I am. For real. I mean, that's what I feel. But yeah, guys, those are the little things that I do to help myself get a job. I have still not gotten. The thing about me is that I like to be honest, right? I'm not coming on here to tell you that, oh, this is my method, I have gotten 10,000. No, I have not. I have gotten few interviews, and I told you guys what it was in the morning, right? But I think that these things are good. So anybody that is struggling with job applications, I think that this is somewhere that I should start for. When I start getting, you know, the 100 of interviews, the 10 of interviews, I'll come and share it with you guys, because that's what I always do. I always share my stuff with you guys. But yeah, guys, that's it. I just wanted to say something, right? Because I'm also in a waiting season as well, right? I feel like a lot of people, you know, are right now waiting, especially for sponsorship, and you just feel so bad about it, and you're just thinking that when is it going to happen? I just want to tell you the thing that my own friend used to tell me: God did not bring you this far to leave you, right? So every time I'm down, which is almost every day, I always tell myself that God did not bring me this far to leave me. If God has brought me to this UK, He made every single thing possible. I did not leave at a certain point that I thought I was going to leave. Then why is it going to be now? So I don't know when my sponsor job is going to come, but I know that by the grace of God is going to come. One day on this channel, I will come here and testify. One day I will come here and testify that I have gotten a sponsor job and I've gotten something that allows me to stay in the UK. I don't know how that testimony is going to run, but I'm going to testify. And on that note, guys, that's everything for today. I just want to go and press my phone, because today has just been a serious day of job application. Honestly, job application is a job on its own, and nobody talks about it. That's why job application, guys, I feel like I'm a superwoman, because I just be doing a lot. I consistently provide content for you guys every Saturday. I also consistently provide content for people on TikTok. I consistently also provide content. You know, I just started a new Instagram. By the way, you guys should follow my new Instagram. No, I also create content on that platform. Then I go to my job. I shoot content. I apply for jobs. Tell me I'm not a superwoman. No, just tell me I'm not a superwoman, because I just be doing so much. But yeah, guys, everything is going to work out. And, you know, yeah, on this note, I'm going to go and have a good night, because I have tried the one that I've done. And before I go, let me just tell you guys the truth. I don't used to lie. I only did 2 applications. The goal was 3, right? But I did 2, and I think that I tried. That's just my own shikina. I cannot come and kill myself. I know that I'm looking for sponsorship, but should I die because of sponsorship? Not really. So yeah, guys, that's everything for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have learned 1 or 2 everything that I've spoken about. If you guys want it, let me know, and I would, you know, maybe create a document or something that you guys will get it. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today, and I hope you do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and also if you also have tips as well that you think I should incorporate into, like, my job search, websites, all these things, please let me know in the comment section. Let's help ourselves. You know, I think the best way to also land sponsor jobs is by sharing information. So if you have information to share for me to get a way to stay in this country and not leave by the end, please let me know in the comment section. I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.
If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane, either way, baby, we could go all night.